Have you ever considered what truly gives an object its economic value, beyond what someone is simply willing to pay for it? The labor theory of value, a foundational concept in classical economics and particularly central to Karl Marx's critique of capitalism, posits that the economic value of a good or service is determined by the total amount of socially necessary labor required to produce it. This theory provides a framework for understanding not just how things are valued, but also the dynamics of production and distribution in economic systems. At its core, the why behind this theory lies in the idea that labor is the sole creator of new value. When we say socially necessary labor time, we are referring to the average amount of labor time that is required to produce a commodity under normal conditions of production and with the average degree of skill and intensity prevalent in society. It is not about the effort of an individual worker, but rather the collective, average human exertion. This differentiates value from market price, which can fluctuate due to supply and demand, tastes, or other factors. For instance, a beautifully handcrafted table might command a high price, but its underlying value, according to this theory, stems from the human labor that went into felling the tree, shaping the wood, and assembling the piece. To grasp how this theory operates, think of it as breaking down any produced good into its fundamental components of human effort. This includes both living labor, which is the work currently being performed, and dead labor, which is the past labor embodied in the raw materials, tools, and machinery used in production. For example, the value of a loaf of bread incorporates the living labor of the baker, but also the dead labor found in the wheat grown by a farmer, the flour mill's machinery, and the oven itself. The theory suggests that all new value added in production comes from living labor, while dead labor merely transfers its pre-existing value to the new product. This concept introduces the critical distinction between labor and labor power, an insight unique to Marx's application of the theory. Labor is the actual work performed, while labor power is the worker's capacity to perform work. Capitalists purchase labor power, paying a wage, but the worker then expends more labor in the production process than is compensated by that wage. This difference, the value created by labor that exceeds the value of labor power, is what Marx termed surplus value, forming the basis of profit and what he identified as exploitation. Ultimately, understanding the labor theory of value helps to reveal a deeper layer of economic reality, moving beyond surface appearances of prices to expose the underlying social relations and human effort embedded in every commodity. It offers a powerful lens through which to analyze where value truly originates and how it is distributed within an economic system, providing a foundation for critiquing capitalist production and envisioning alternative arrangements.